Ladies and gentlemen, this professional bantamweight bout is sponsored by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Gila River Resorts and Casinos, the official hotel partner of RUF 62, featuring revamped accommodations, 7 restaurants, nightlife, and gaming. Find them online at playatgila.com. Ladies and gentlemen, this professional bantamweight matchup, out of the blue corner, fighting out of Dominate MMA and Fitness in Tucson, Arizona, Chris Chapo Quiroz. And out of the red corner, fighting out of the MMA lab in Phoenix, Arizona, Jack Eglin.
All right, and here we go, guys. This is our co-main event for the night, getting us ready for the big main event we've all been waiting for, and this one is going to be a banger. I have a feeling about that one.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited for the main event. But I don't want to skip over these two athletes.
No,
before
absolutely
you get to
not. These guys are too high. These guys were two really high-value prospects coming across. Jack has great movement, bro. Just look at his footwork. I love watching Jack fight. Great footwork. And Chapo, he's always looking for that takedown. He's a real strong kid. Coming up from 125 pounds. I've had my eye on him for a long time.
And, you got to imagine the energy levels.
Oh, my God.
You must feel when you're not having to cut that additional 10 pounds.
Oh,
my goodness.
It's a big right. And I told you before.
He recovers quickly.
I told you Jack can bang, man. I've loved watching this kid on the regional scene. He had some tough fights, but when you put him in a cage in his hometown against someone that's on the same level as him, you better watch out. There's going to be fireworks. Chapo's doing a great job. He's biting, he's getting that leg. He's going low, he's going high. But Jack's hands, man, I'm telling you, this kid has great freaking hands. He's got great defense. He's doing a good job at blocking those big shots. Even the wrestling defense is amazing.
Every time I've seen him fight, his hands need to be registered as lethal weapons.
Yes, sir. He's doing a great job at defending the takedown, putting him up against the cage right now. This was worked on in the MMA lab for months and months and months. And Jack returns Chapo to the mat.
Look at that.
Wow.
Showing all facets of the game tonight.
Yes, sir, and he finds himself high up on his legs, almost in a mount position. He's going to get it. You can hear John Crouch in his corner telling him to move up a little bit.
Yep, just about to move on into full mount, but Chapo's trying to defend, wrapping in that one leg,
and
keeping him in half
Chapo
guard.
gets the leg out, and he has him in half guard. Overall, Jack's doing an absolutely wonderful job in this fight, showing a lot of his talent.
And and like I said, as you were saying earlier, even though the record doesn't look pretty, you got to go back and look at the individual fights of who he's fought.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to dive into these guys' record, just like Mark Coates. Look who Mark fought. Now he's 14-10 with 14 finishes.
Yeah,
right.
See?
That's a big thing. And about 7 split decision losses to UFC guys.
And
that's a tale. A couple of those fights go a different direction, and guess what?
And I forgot to mention it earlier that the red odds makers have Jack at a 67% chance. 67%.
Oh, and there we go. Chapo gives up his back right now. Jack gets a hook in. He's got to get 2 hooks in. Chapo's trying to get out. He's not used to being on his stomach, I can tell you that, especially as a wrestler. And Jack is just so methodical in this game right now.
Oh, he's sinking in that one.
Yep, he's sinking in that choke. He's almost got it, but Chapo's got it. He's moving around.
He's moving around. Oh, he's almost. Oh, he reverses it.
Chapo's getting a single leg.
Way to
and
turn
now
it
he's
around.
Going. Now he turned it around. Jack does a great job there with the positional awareness.
Great sprawl by Jack Eglin.
Great sprawl. But if I'm Jack, I'm teeing off with those combinations that I see every day at the gym. And Chapo's coming back with a big overhand right.
He's such a tough fighter.
What a dog, dude. He's a dog. And we've known this for a long time. Like I said, I've been seeing this guy fight for a long time. Jack works the body like no other I've seen in a long time, especially on this scene. Great job at mixing it up. He comes to the right, he comes to the left, comes with an overhand, goes back to the legs. Great wrestling defense. Like I said, he's a complete package, man.
A little blood coming out of the nose, but it doesn't seem to be bothering Chapo at all.
Yeah, and like I said, once again, pushes Chapo up against the cage. He's hitting him with some great body shot combinations. Oh, overhand right. And Chapo, his mouthpiece is out. And man, Jack has Chapo in a bad spot right here.
Definitely, Jack's definitely got.
Yes, sir. Jack's got he pushed that leg down right there.
And
he's in a full mount position right now. And if I'm Jack, I'm posturing up and I'm
raining
banging
down
down.
punches.
Don't forget to use those elbows, people. A lot of people
this is
forget to
pro.
use elbows. We're pros here, you know. Oh, he gets the neck right there. And Chapo going to reverse it? And Chapo ends up in Jack's
reverses
guard.
position.
And now Jack gets up to his legs.
Oh, dude,
Wow,
what a
guys, we got a fight right
ladies
here.
and gentlemen.
Now, oh man,
Oh,
now
my
Chapo's throwing bombs. He's going to put Jack up against the cage. Let's see if Jack can get the underhook and reverse it.
Oh my God. If you're not entertained, you don't belong to be a fan of this fight.
And Jack's doing everything right. He's pushing the head down, trying to get Chapo's head to the mat, trying to get that position.
Spinning the elbow. You see that? You know, you really got to give Jack so much credit. He is showing a lot of fight IQ.
Yes, sir. You got to give both of them credit, you know. And if I'm Jack, you know, Jack's had a lot of success. Chapo separates. He hits him with a left and an overhand right. But Jack can take it. He's got that boxing guard up. What a great first round. Whoa. That's a hell of a fight right there. Hell of a fight. Like you've been saying all night, are you not entertained, Rough Nation? Are you not entertained? Because this is one hell of a regional level card, all right? And we brought out the guns for the Spectation debut. Wow.
And I'm so happy to see that go to the second round.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, now that we're in the co-main event, like I'm almost sad the night is soon to come to an end.
Yep, and you know, look at over there in the corner. He's lucky enough to have John Crouch and Ben Henderson, you know, correcting his mistakes. Let's see if Jack, you know, let's see if he can get it. He had a great first round. In my opinion, Jack won the first round. He did a lot of damage, had Chris in some really bad spots. Hats off to Chris for being able to reverse a couple of those positions. I mean, he's a dog. He did sometimes he disengaged from a couple of positions he had up against the cage, threw some bombs, you know, to maybe sway the judge's opinion, but in my opinion, that was all Jack first round.
Definitely. I'll give that a 10-9 round, but it was such a well-contested fight. But
for sure.
I kind of wonder how those punches might have been, you know, if they did any real damage to Jack's chin.
Well, he was blocking a lot of them. He has a really good guard, man. He's a great boxing guard. I mean, that straight right, bro. It's just like a second away from landing. And he did land it, obviously, in the first round. Knocked Chris's mouthpiece out of his mouth.
I just keep waiting for like a spinning elbow here.
And I love the combinations. You know, he's got some great hands.
Oh, the combos have been terrific on it. You know, both fighters are showing eating that overhand. I think I'm gonna have to rename Jack Overhand Eglin. Oh, Chapo for a great.
All right, Chapo's got him up against the cage. Can he get? Oh, great! Jack did a great job at defending it. Now he's putting Chapo up against the cage. We got a little bit of a war right here up there. Jack gets a hook in.
Yep.
Real uncomfortable spot for Chapo. He's got to find a way to turn out.
Jack doing everything right.
They both are. And he gets the takedown right there. And he's been real successful in this position. In his own corner. That's big right there. He's in his own corner for Coach John Crouch to be able to lead him.
If you can ever get a fighter down in your corner, obviously, you know, having your coaches right there just 2 feet away, coaching you through every moment.
Yes, sir. And you know, Jack's defending the guillotine real well right here. Just got to break up that hand. It's not tight. It's not tight.
Not tight at all, but still. And Chapo, I mean, he's calm, he's poised. You know, he's not in the best position, but like I said, he's got him in his guard. He's holding him.
It's not tight, but it's an uncomfortable position. But I think Jack should be able to break the hands and posture up a little bit, do some damage. Maybe it's a little tighter than I thought, actually.
And, you know, obviously, as you know, when you're in that position, like you're exerting so much energy on the choke.
Yeah, Jack's got to find a way to stack him up, honestly.
Because I got to say, both fighters are definitely going to be exerting a lot of energy in this. I mean, they've already exerted a lot of energy.
Yeah, he's got to stack him up, put his head up against that cage, really break the hands. You know, because Chapo, I mean, he's got a pretty damn tight grip on that right now. But it's not, if it hasn't choked him out yet, it's not tight enough.
showing a little bit of dissatisfaction.
They're getting a little bit of ornery, eh?
Whoa, look at all
ornery. But they've been treated to some great fights tonight.
They've been spoiled tonight.
Yep. And now Jack,
deservingly so.
Jack's looking to pass guard right here. He's got him in a real nice half guard position. And, you know, this is a spot we don't typically see Chris in throughout his pro and amateur career. Usually he's on top.
Well, so far it appears his coaches have been doing a great job prepping him for this, because so far he's done a terrific job by Vermont. Obviously he needs to get out of there.
Yeah, he's got to get out of there, and Jack's starting to posture up now. This is where you're going to win the round. You're going to posture up a little bit. You're going to throw down some big shots. Don't forget, like we said before, you could use elbows. Elbows, elbows, elbows.
But, you know, he's doing, and obviously Jack's doing a great job of sticking with him during the transition.
And now can Chris get to his feet? He's on his knees right now. He's got to pop up, man. Don't be letting Jack get your back like that, especially with 2 minutes left in the round.
And but it seems it's not under the. It's not under. Now it's under.
Now it's under the chin. Now it's under the chin. If he can get this out, ooh, and Chris does a really good job at sliding that out. A little bit of a neck crank right now.
Yeah, a little bit of neck crank. He's turning it around.
And now Chapo's going to end up on top. Jumped it a little too quick. I think Jack's going to get up from this position.
He's taking that back. What a great transition by Chapo.
And now we got Chapo. He's looking for that hook right there, but Jack's doing a great job at blocking it with the arm. But now, all right, but here we go. Now Chapo's got that hook in, and now he's got the back.
Oh, great move by Chapo.
Wow, that's a great transition right there.
Way to transition and turn it around.
You know, but it's going to be real hard to sub Jack off his back.
But I got to say, from the point of view of the judges, way to finish the round strong, because
we got 32 seconds left in the round. You never know what these guys are thinking. I think Jack, now personally, Jack had a lot of control this round. About 4 minutes of control. To me,
for almost a minute there. It's under the chin.
It's tight. It's tight. It's tight. Oh! It's even tighter. Jack broke it for a second there. We got about 15 seconds left in the round, and he tapped. He tapped. He tapped.
Oh!
And that's it. Wow.
Oh, with 8 seconds left in the fight.
That is something else right there.
That crowd came alive.
That crowd came alive. That was something else. I'll tell you what. Hats off to Chapo right there. He's been a pleasure to watch through his whole amateur and pro career. He got the crowd hyped going into the main event. You know, lost round 1, was arguably losing round 2, was able to reverse the position, really get that hook in right there. I mean, Jack was doing a great job at defending it, but Chapo capitalized on just a tiny, tiny mistake, and he ends up winning the fight. Wow.
That's what I say. Always finish strong.
It's a game of inches, brother. It's a game of inches.
What a great moment. Well,
hats off to Chapo. He brought the crowd out from Tucson. Woo!
I'd say half these fans are not even from just Tucson. They're just excited for a great finish.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great fight. It was a great fight, great reversal. You know, maybe you didn't see that fight ending up that way with 10 seconds left in the round.
No. I definitely did. I really thought we were going to the next round, but I'm happily proven wrong. Well, before I go interview our victor here, just want to give one more shout out to one of our great sponsors, Christie's Cabaret. Parties, bachelor parties, graduation parties, you name it. And tonight's RUF 62 after party will be at Christie's Cabaret after the event.
There you go. I guess that's where we're all going.
So for all the ticket holders, all the fans that were here tonight, free entry to Christie's Cabaret.
Yeah, have yourself a fun night because we're having a blast tonight. We're going to go out and get a couple drinks, and we're going to be treated to one more fight for the main event with one of the biggest prospects in the country, Tommy McMillan.
Well, let me go head up there and go interview our victor.
All right, get on out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a great fight. This fight comes to a close at 4:51 of round number 2. Your winner on a tap out to a rear naked chokehold out of the blue corner, Chris Choppa Quiroz.
Was that a finish or what? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to both fighters one more time. All right, I'm here with our winner. Chris, how you feeling, my man?
Oh man, I'm feeling great. I wasn't expecting to pull that one off after that first round, but just like every time I get in here, I'm gonna dig deep and do what I can to get that win.
So, in between rounds, what were your coaches telling you? What kind of advice and changes were they giving you in between the round, going into that second round?
Well, most of all, like my coach always tells me, he was telling me to be patient, let that left hook fly. I noticed it was landing in the first round. And I mean, just grit it out. He's like, this is what we're doing, tough it out, find a way.
Well, I got to tell you, you definitely pulled out there. I honestly thought we were going to the next round. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, it's over? All right, so congratulations on the win. Like I said, we got a few more shows coming up. Are we going to see you again this summer? Are you going to take some time off? What's the plan?
Honestly, I'm already pretty much booked for July 5th at the Wild Horse Pass.
My boys.
So if you guys want to watch again, I'll see you there. I want to thank Jason, Joel. This is an amazing show. Jason and Joel, amazing show. Thank you guys. I know it's been 3 years. You wanted me to get on the show, and I'm finally here. Thank you guys.
Well, we love having you. I gotta say, you put on a heck of a performance. Congratulations. Let's give it up for him one more time. To our winner, Choppa